1 minute ముందే అయిందిగా D1 అన్నిట్లో ఉన్నవి సారీ కోకుని అన్ని తొందరగా వస్తుంది.
వాళ్ళని లాస్ట్ సార్ పెట్టుకుంటే అన్నారు.
గుడ్ మార్నింగ్ సార్ చేసి కనాలి కదా
Narendra Reddy sir, good evening sir.
Yeah, good evening. Welcome Ramu sir.
Thank you sir.
Yeah, it may take few minutes to start, sir.
Okay, it's okay.
Good evening, sir. Narendra Reddy, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
Am I audible clearly?
Yeah, you are audible.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. Narendra Reddy, sir. Hi.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, I think it's time to start.
Okay, thank you, sir. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to day 7 online course on ICT tools in language teaching. Today's first session is on Screencast-O-Matic. Second session is on physics. Now it's my pleasure to introduce Mr. Ramu Puli. He's working as PGT English TSMS, Warangal Urban District. Am I audible clearly, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Carry on.
He has deep knowledge and passion in learning things and sharing. He has been working as a mentor in English language enrichment course offered by SCERT Telangana, and Azim Premji University. Ramu sir, could you please start your session, please?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. And good evening, Narendra sir, and others. Good evening, everyone. See, let me clarify that you're able to see the screen, sir, right? I have shared.
Yes, we could see the green screen.
Is it visible? So green screen.
Yeah.
No, sir, I have
No,
shared the screen presentation.
yeah, now
Completely green screen, sir.
green screen, sir.
I'll stop.
Yeah, yeah, it's fine.
Now it's okay. Oh, no.
Just I'll stop and share.
Yeah. Yes, sir. We
Clear,
could-
sir?
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Thank you. Thank you once again. Good evening, everyone. See, the topic, the tool I would like to share with you, the Screencast-O-Matic. See, most of you may or may not know about this. The Screencast-O-Matic, it's a screencasting, I mean to say that recording a video and the video editing software tool that can be launched, I mean to say begin directly from a browser. It's a free video capture software tool. This presentation, the presentation I'm making, it is mainly intended to familiarize you with the Screencast-O-Matic video tool, and also I would like to tell you that how to use it effectively. And also this tool is mainly meant to record and post the videos that we know that some extent that we require. See, the main topics, main points that I would like to cover from this presentation are creating an account, recording your screencast, adding PowerPoint slides to your screencast. This is main point that I would like to focus, and a few more helpful hints that I'm going to give you. Here, in the beginning, the first point is that creating an account. In order to create an account, at first we are supposed to go to the Screencast-O-Matic screen recording session. To enter into that, as usually we'll just type the Screencast-O-Matic in the Google search, then we'll get this type of screen, and we are supposed to tap or click on the Screencast-O-Matic screen recorder and video editor. Then as soon as we click on it, we'll get a screen like this. So as soon as we see this screen, we are supposed to see the top right corner login and sign up points. So if we just click on here, in order to create your account, before that we are supposed to, and it is suggested to go through the tutorials. If you click on the tutorial, you just get a demo, a short demo video. If you go through the video, we will be guided that how to use and for what extent the video can be, a Screencast-O-Matic can be used effectively. And also there are certain videos can be viewed in the YouTube. These are the links that that can help you. So and now let us go to the creating an account in the Screencast-O-Matic, and also I'll tell you how to use them in a lively. So when you click on the sign up, this prompt will be displayed, and here we are supposed to provide our email address. So when we enter the email address, as soon as we enter, we'll get an email with a link. So we can click on the link in the email inbox, or we can copy the link and post and open it. So as soon as we click on the link, it will be displayed like this. Here we are asked to give a password. We are supposed to create a password. And as soon as we enter our password, our account has been created. This is very easiest process to create an account in the Screencast-O-Matic. After creating an account, we are supposed to log in from there itself, or we can come back again, we can sign up. So the first page that we can see in the Screencast-O-Matic tool, this is what. So here you can see the three of the options: start recorder, open video editor, and download and install. Here the download and install at first will let us know that what it is about. And then video editor and start recording will come back. So here that at first you are the first person in order to install it. You know everything that when you are supposed to record or something, some notification will be prompted on the screen. So that by default they are there in the computer or the mobile that you are using the device, or else if not, we are supposed to install the supported Java softwares. Thereafter, in order to record it, as we have seen in the screen here, the third point, download, install. So that is required here. You are the first person, or it's the first time to record the screencast. You are supposed to download the recording launcher. So then click get record launcher to start the process and follow it prompts. That no, automatically it will guide us to do it to install the launcher. So that defaultly it will be inside on the offline. Then after clicking the recording starting, then this will be displayed here. What is this? This is the setting box. So here we can set the recording that. There is no difficulty recording the screencast O-matic, using the screencast O-matic. See here, this is a screen recording box. At the first point, screen that will be displayed in the PC or the personal computer or even in the mobile also, or we can use a webcam to the PC, or we can use both. So lively, I can show you afterwards. In this screen recording box, there are certain things can be checked properly. So that's the first person, the screen which we want to record, whether the screen displayed on the PC or the screen which of our image of the webcam, or the both can be recorded. The next maximum time will be 15. This is 15 minutes in the free version. And next, the size we can choose, and the narration. Here the narration volume bar, this is very important because as how loudly you are using the voice, whether the voice is audible, the pitch is high or the low, we can check here in the narration volume bar. Then if you want to record the video which is displayed in the YouTube itself, that is from the computer audio, then that can be highlighted here. So this is that we have to learn from the screen recording box. The next point, so as soon as we finish that, everything, the setting in the box, then we can see here at the corners. This is the adjusting, this is what, the adjusting the box, that the crops you can see in the corner. This box is a screencast O-matic screen. Within the screen, see, we can record any place. We can adjust this box anywhere, or else we can adjust with the, at the top, the corners, in each corner you'll find the crop marks. With the crop marks, we can adjust the screen which we want to record. Or else we can record the full screen. In the settings, we can choose that, how to choose it. Okay, so that in the full screen, we can choose, so that here we can choose the full screen and then go for the slide mode if you are recording the PowerPoint presentation or the entire screen of the computer. And the next, of the size, then see that narration. See, narration volume bar, we are supposed to check here the voice, how loudly we are giving it. Okay. The next point is starting record. In order to start a record, we have to click on the PC that record red, or you can see the red button. Or in the device, mobile, if you are using, you can tap it. When you click on it, the countdown starts. As soon as you click, it won't start. Okay, it let you know that 3, 2, 1, then go. Then when you finished your recording, you just stop it, as you can play button here. And then if you are satisfied with that, you can listen here from here, playing again, or you can click on the done. You can see the done option. You can click on here. Then as soon as you click here, this will be displayed, the screen. So at the right bottom side, you can see certain options: video file, Screencast-O-Matic, YouTube. That's what you have finished your recording video. And it is asking us where you want to save the video. So that mostly the video can be saved. Many people we prefer to save the video in the computer, so that you can choose the video file, or else you can save in the Screencast-O-Matic, that account you have created, or you can publish directly in the YouTube. Okay, so these are the options can be saved. Now I'm choosing the option video file. So as soon as you choose the option video file, the next screen can be displayed that there are certain options. We can change the file name. We can choose the folder where you want to save it directly, okay, on the desktop or certain places. And then after go for the publish. Publish is nothing but completing the task. When you finish the publish, that again screen will be prompted like this. Here we have to confirm it, that we have done everything successfully. Then the file will be saved in particular place where you have selected to save it. Okay. So this is how we have completed saving, recording the screen and making a video. But our focus is on, we will make slides, PPT, PowerPoint slides, then how the slides can be made into a video. So in order to record the PPT, PowerPoint presentation slides, we have to get ready with it and make it start the presentation by clicking on the start recording of the Screencast-O-Matic. And here, as usual, as we have done in the earlier, we are supposed to choose everything, that the screen which you want to record, the webcam which you want to record, the both you want to record, okay, and the size, then narration, everything should be checked properly before you record the PPT. I'll show you afterwards lively how it can be done. So this can be recorded as, this is very clear, that recording box, you can see the borders of the Screencast-O-Matic. So with the borders, we can choose that area, particular area, in the, as usually we have done earlier. If you want to record the full size of the presentation should be selected in a slide mode, then go for recording. So this is what can be recorded, clicking the red button as usually. Okay, the narration can be checked before recording. It shows us already whether to start or not, and done recording. Then after, as usual, saving the video. This is almost all about the recording. But here a few hints I would like to give you in the video editor. See, the video editor is possible in the paid version, not in the free version. The video editor is provided with a paid subscription of a Screencast-O-Matic. Here, these are the facilities, these are the options, these are the benefits we have here in the paid version of the video editor. Everything can be done. Okay, this is very interesting, and we can edit video, cut it, we can crop it, we can resize, we can hide the cursor, or the webcam can be displayed, we can hide it and insert the multimedia. Apart from that, everything, apart from that we have recorded, we can insert any other videos, images, and the text. We also can replace the sections of the video of others. Okay, next we can control the speed also, up and down. Okay, both, and add the transitions and the music. See, we can make a beautiful video, record a video by using this Screencast-O-Matic. And there are certain helpful hints I would like to provide you here. So be sure to create your screencast conform to the parameters laid out in the assignments. That no assignment we give to the students, the assignments given to us, and we are supposed to make the video. So there are certain planned videos that how can we design it, because based on that certain parameters we can prepare the video using the Screencast-O-Matic. You may record your screencast until you feel comfortable with what you have completed for submission. That is what we can cancel and re-record. There is an option. Okay, And if you run into any issues using Screencast-O-Matic, visit the help tutorials page for assistance. You know, if you enter into this, the account, we have already created an account, and there we'll be having it, and there the options are there, that there we can take the suggestions, we can take the help of that. Okay, this is very easy. And also you are encouraged to review the privacy policy published there. You know, this is option can be seen everywhere in every account. This one more point I would like to suggest you, that we can take the screenshots. Okay, and now I'll lively show you that how the screencasts shots can be taken here. Okay, and we can record it for 15 minutes itself. So this is all about Screencast-O-Matic. Now I will show you Narendra sir. She please. Can I have time, sir? A few more minutes.
Yeah, sir.
No, shall I go for the live?
Yeah.
You have time. That's what. Okay. So that I just would like to show you, sir. Right. So this is all about Screencast-O-Matic. When as soon as I enter into the Google, this page can be displayed. Can you see the screen, sir? Narendra sir,
Yes.
is it visible?
No, sir.
It's
Please
not.
share the screen.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
It's okay.
So now, after entering the Google, I just clicked on Screencast-O-Matic. This is the page can be displayed. Now here, one more thing. Here you can see at the right, at the left bottom, start recording for free. So here, without creating an account, we can record the screencast. We can use the Screencast-O-Matic for the video recording, but for the recording a screen. Okay, so but and also we can create an account. See the right side top, you can see the signs here, login and sign up, and at the top, tutorials. These are what we have talked in the beginning. Okay, if we click on sign up, you'll be asked the ID. Okay, this is what here. When you enter the login, if you don't have a login ID, you'll be asked to enter into your Gmail, your mail ID. Okay, so after entering mail ID, click on continue. You'll get a link. If you click on the link, you'll get a screen like this. This is the first screen that after creating the screen you can see here. Okay, so that all videos that we have made, images that we have taken, okay, the folders we have created, the left side you can see that whatever options we have. And the right top, you see certain logos here, camera, okay, and the recording logo, okay, and this is editor. And see, this is what capture screenshots. Screenshot we can take here. If we click on here, now I'll show you that. I just click on the screencast now. Now this is a prompt can be displayed. Okay, so now ready to. I have chosen it. Now we can see one more prompt has been displayed on the screen. That is whether you want to drag by using the cursor, or you want to take enter, you want to cancel, or you want to capture the entire screen. If you want to capture the entire screen, simply you click outside, okay, or the click enter button. Or else, if you want to record a particular area, see that my cursor you can see, and the particular area, if you want to take the shot of, this is what. So any length, okay, any length we can take here. Whatever the screen we want to save the capture it, we can it. Now just simply remove your hand. See the options that it has been copied the screen. I mean, shot has been taken. Okay. Now I want to edit the shot. Screenshot. So this is what for in editing. This is a screen that I have. This is a photo I have taken. This is a shot I have taken, and I can edit it. See, certain options can be displayed. We have a chance to edit the photo, but we don't have any chance to edit the video in the free version. Okay, for video editing, we have a paid version. For the photo, I mean for the screenshot, we can edit it to some extent only. Okay, so these are the options we can use here. We can crop the image. We can use certain symbols in that, shapes, highlight certain area. Okay, blur certain area. We can include the text. Okay, certain things can be taken here in order to make a beautiful, good image. Okay, so after that we can publish, export the image, publish and copy the image. There are options. And one more thing, this is a launch video recording. See, below that we have another option, original video view. If we click on that, we can enter into the another screen. This is a screen can be displayed. Now here there are three options you can see, as I could show you. I have shown you in my PPT, that start recording option, open video editor, and download install. This is a download install. That is no supporting software. That is no app like we can install here before whoever using the first time. Then video editor, as I told you already, for 30 minutes of free version can be shown. And start recording. If you click on start recording, I'll show you now. I have clicked on start recording button. Now see, this is area. So this is a screencast-o-matic borders, the box. And as I told you that earlier, in the corners, in every corner, you can find the crop marks. So with the crop marks, we can size it, we can resize it. Okay. Sorry, it has become slow, stuck up. Now see that it has displayed. See, now I can resize by using the crop marks. I can record any area that I want to record it. So this area only I want to record. See, it has happened. And which has been displayed. This is what setting box in the recording box, recording setting. So whether you choose the screen, whether you use the webcam. For example, I'll just choose the webcam. See here, I have clicked on the webcam. I can see the option of the webcam itself. So this is a webcam, I can see it. Or else I can choose both. Screen and webcam should be captured, can be captured here. Okay. Just resize it more. Now see, webcam has been shown here, and this is, we can adjust anywhere, any corner. Okay. This is one of the option. Go for settings, come back to the screen once again. Okay, so this is what these are the options we have here. This is really interesting. I'm using it. This is working very perfectly for making our digital classes in the paid version especially. Here it is. You see the narration bar. I told you, narration volume bar. So as loudly we speak, that volume symbols can be seen. Bars can be seen there. And see that this is a red button, can be clicked. I'm just clicking here. You see the countdown, 3, 2, 1, go. Hello everyone, this is Ramupali. Just I have finished my recording, I stopped. Okay, I want to listen once again what I have recorded here. Hello everyone, this is Ramupali. Just I have finished my recording. Hope that you have understood. Now I want to save it. Click on done. As I told you that this will be prompted immediately. Save, okay, and okay, everything can be seen here. Saved it. YouTube options, other options are there. I'll show you. This is what, okay, done. I'll choose a save video file. So screencast-o-matic YouTube. Where do you want it? We can't edit it because it is it is not in a paid version, it's a free version, and okay, there are other options. Redo. It will be cancelled again. We are supposed to record it. Okay, it's a video file, and just clicking on the video file, you see it. Or we can listen here once again. Hello everyone, this is Ramupali. Just I have finished my recording. Okay, this is what happened there, and okay, we can save. We can choose option video file, saving. Then as I told you that it is asking that file size and file name. Okay, and just giving the file name like Ramupi. Then go for the location where you want to save it. Okay, you can browse it. It shows that the box that where you want to show it. The browsing in the sense of your computer only. Your computer that it is asking that where do you want to save it. Whether it is in the my document, like the location can be saved. I'm just saving it here at the my documents. Saved. Now publish. Click on publish. So this is what happened there. Done. Now it's asking our confirmation. Okay. Play video, browse folder, where you have saved, check it once, or else you copy the path because you may forget it, or else if you know everything that, click on done. So this is over. Okay. And you can go back to your folder and check it. It can be done. So this is all about a Screencast-O-Matic, using a Screencast-O-Matic video editing software tool. I hope that you might have understood, because this is the easiest process to record our videos and can publish it. And thank you everyone. Thank you very much, and thank you Narendra Reddy sir, giving a platform to present here.
Thank you, Ramu sir. Thank you very much. Sir, Narendra Reddy sir, G. Narendra Reddy sir, are you there?
Narendra Reddy sir, thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much, Ramu sir, for your wonderful presentation on Screencast-O-Matic. In this session, you explained about how to record videos and how to save the files and how to upload in the YouTube. And clearly we understood. I hope all understood very well. And we can practice these videos and make videos and send to our students. It's a very useful video. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Sir,
Narendra?
Narendra Reddy sir,
Sir.
shall we ask, so before going to the next session, let us invite any questions from the participants.
Okay.
Because Ramu sir has to leave now.
Can you please, anyone have doubts? Please ask your doubts.
Good evening, Ram sir.
Sir, good evening, please.
Sir, first of all, congratulations on your wonderful presentation.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, coming to our classroom activity, in what way can we use this Scran-O-Matic regarding our activities?
Yeah, sir. As I told you that it's better to we are ready. We are presenting a PPT, sir. Right? CAN solution we have, sir. CAN solution that digital class. In the digital classes we can use it. We can make our own PPT and we can convert it in a video. We can display it in the classroom. Because if we display it, if we make a video, sir, it can be taken a short period, a short time. We can convey the message to the students. And recording videos, it's an easy process. And also, sir, at present, we are asked to prepare in our digital classes actually, to send the students. Whatever we want, whatever you want to send the students, we can record the video and give to the students through the WhatsApp various ways.
Okay, thank you very much, sir.
Welcome, sir. Right.
Sir, any doubts, sir?
Any doubts, sir?
And also, sir, one more thing, sir. I'm sorry. We are giving the assignments to the students, sir. They can record. They also can use it, Screencast-O-Matic, and record it and send to us if you give any assignments to them for video making.
I think we have already an option in that Flipgrid, no, sir? Recording option for students.
Yeah.
Responses.
Sir?
Please, I couldn't get you.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's not audible, sir. So we already have an option in Flipgrid.
Flipgrid.
Of course, yes. This is one more, sir.
Yes, I have done it today with one of my students.
Fine, yeah, okay.
And they recorded their voice response and posted in the WhatsApp group, sir.
So actually, this is a screen recording tool, sir. So we can make tutorials, video tutorials out of this. For example, if you want to demonstrate something on the screen, so the same screen will be recorded with the help of Screencast-O-Matic, and the recorded screen will be sent in the form of video output.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. almost
Yeah,
all
good evening, everybody.
yes,
Like I'm Neela
uh,
Madhavi here.
Madhavi, ma'am, welcome.
Yeah, Flipgrid, what I noticed was when children record their voice, we need to download it.
Yes,
Even the video or the audio, we need to download it. And when you download, there's a chance of the storage getting exhausted.
yes.
So that is one drawback I saw in Flipgrid. And I just want to know in the Screenomatic, do we, Screencast-O-Matic, do we have to download or is it just there?
We can browse directly from madam as a tool. But
Ma'am, are you talking about cloud-based or
Screenomatic, madam is
uh,
asking.
actually Screencast-O-Matic is not a cloud-based. We need to download, it seems. Am I right, sir?
No,
Ramu?
in Flipgrid, what I saw was in Flipgrid, unless and until you download the video or the audio, you're not able to listen to the
Yes.
children.
No,
So that is a big
launcher should
process,
be downloaded, sir.
Madam, we have two options on the screen: download or open an app in Flipgrid option.
Okay, I mean, as far as I know, I was just kind of downloading it, listening it, assigning mark, and then canceling it.
Yes, I found two options on the screen: download or open an app.
Same time, we can share the link.
Okay.
Yeah.
If we share
Okay.
the link, it will be in the cloud.
Okay, sir.
Ramu sir, could you share your contact number, sir, for future purpose? Hello.
Hello, sir. Yes, sir. I just keep in the chat box.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you
Post
very
in the
much.
chat box, sir. Sure.
Yeah.
It will be very easy for us to contact you, in case of.
Thank you, Ramu sir. Thank you for your kind services and you have accepted my invitation and you rendered your service. Nalgonda. Thank you, and we need some more services from you. So hope we'll meet you later.
Oh, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ramu sir. Thank you, sir. One more doubt, sir.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you. Veeravalli, sir.
Can we take directly recording of our students also?
We can, sir. We can directly in the sense, from the browser, as I told you, lively already. So that we can record the screen, sir, directly in the sense I didn't get you actually. When we talk to them, when we speak to them, when we talk to them, when the session is going on, even now the present session also, we can record it directly by posting.
Oh, that's what I want to ask. Even now also. Okay.
We can directly record the screen, sir. That's it. Whether it is
record the
the
screen.
response of the
I
student or the teacher's what is that demonstration, we
Yeah.
can record.
Who are in front of the camera?
Yeah.
The camera or
Not camera, not only camera, sir. So I think you might have seen my tutorials, ICT Dunia tutorials. So all those tutorials are screen recorders, nothing but screen recorders. So we have a provision to record the screen. We have a provision to capture the audio, and we have a provision to insert our web camera at a corner, so that the screen will show three things. One, audio output. The second one is the screen, and the third one is your video, webcam video.
Sir, it may be same like Zoom recording, sir.
Zoom recording.
Yes, sir.
Yes, OBS screen. All these are screen recorders. There are a number of screen recorders. So this is one among them.
This is one.
Okay, thank you.
Right, sir. Right. Welcome. Thank you, sir.
Right, sir. Thank you, Ramu sir. Narendra Reddy sir, please go ahead.
Okay, sir. Thank you, Ramu sir. Now I would like to welcome M. Umashankar sir, working as school assistant English in ZBHS Bakalwadi, Miryalguda Mandal, Nalgonda district. He was appointed as SGT in 1996 and promoted as school assistant English in 2009. In 2012, he participated in CELT program in Bangalore. He also participated in MOOC American E-Teachers program. He is one of the members of SCERT worksheets preparation team, sir. Welcome, sir. Uma Shankar sir, please take your session.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for inviting me to share my knowledge with my colleagues and my friends. Thank you very much, sir. Especially thanks to Sri Abbas Ali sir and Balaraju sir. They cooperated me well and they supported me. And my special thanks to Sri Narendra Reddy sir for giving a technical support to share my knowledge through ICT. And I thanks to Mr. Veeravelli Steven sir also because of he is also supporting me. He has given me a lot of information about ICT and some other platforms. Thank you, sir. So today I am going to share quizzes, sir. Quizzes. Quizzes is a self-paced and can be completed as a whole group review game, sir. Actually, so we have many online platforms to conduct different kind of assignments, different kind of gaming tools, sir. Especially Quizzes and Kahoot both are online quiz platforms that allow students to use their own devices to answer multiple choice questions, to learn through slides. So especially slides already recently joined with the quizzes. So students they play, they learn with games. Especially why? Because the students they would like to play the games because of they pay a lot of interest to participate in games. So it is not only to conduct with our students. So we can conduct the quiz online also because it's a what we call that it's a live quiz. So they can participate in a live quiz, or we can engage our students as a giving as an assignment. So I will share my screen about to know about a few slides how to conduct quizzes in our English classroom and how to log on and everything I will show, sir. Sir, Narendra Reddy sir, can I share my screen, sir?
Yeah, you can.
Yes. Sir, is it visible?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So quizzes, we can engage everyone, especially in anywhere, not only in India. We can engage, we can conduct the quiz through the ICT platform digitally. So the teacher, what he can engage the quiz related to his subject, related to grammar, related to any of his subjects, sir. So first of all, what we do that we have to log in through Google or through Gmail account or through Microsoft account, and after login, what we do that we have to share the code, the quiz code to our students. So that code should be keep and he can put that code in his login, student login. So it is very easy to play the quiz related to the concerned subject. So here we can see there are some components we can see on the screen that teacher resources, the quiz block and help center. So it is sign up free. It is not a paid version. So we can get a lot of quizzes related to our topics, not only English but also other subjects. So and also so we use the quiz for distance learning because now in this pandemic season our students are far from us, so that's why it is very easy to share them and it is very to assign them to participate this quiz. And next here, so as a teacher, we can conduct the quiz. As a student, they can play the quiz. They need not use of their email ID or some passwords. So as a business purpose also, we can conduct quizzes. So especially we can see on the screen that English, not only English language, but maths, social studies, and some humanities, and all computer sciences, all varieties of quizzes available on this platform, sir. So here we have a doubt that we have many quiz platforms like Kahoot also there. Kahoot and quizzes both are same. So slightly different from Kahoot and quizzes. So Kahoot is a teacher directed, and it displays the questions and answers on the teacher's device. Whereas quizzes is student directed. It displays all the information on the student's device. So that is the difference between Kahoot and quizzes. So most of teachers, they can engage with quizzes, so Kahoot. So here we can see the differences on the screen. So here the host computer is used to display questions in Kahoot. So in quizzes, the host computer is used to monitor real-time results, including with students. Students also, they can see the questions on the screen, they can play, and we can get the reports and their ranks, and we can make the spreadsheet also. So this is the feasibility in the quizzes. So here we can see, so how to conduct a quiz and everything I have to show on hands-on experience. And next, another important about the quiz is that, so this is the what I am saying, that enter game code. So the game code is important. So the game code should be served to the students, should be sent to the students through WhatsApp and other email, and many share the link. So the student, he would like to join in the quiz, he has to enter the game code. He has to enter the game code in the students section. So that is important. And we can many options there, upgrade options. So if you upgrade to super option, so we have to pay something, because the remove ads and some enable the video interactive lessons and quizzes, and level up reports with custom topics and standards. So that's why, so it is not needed for us. So but it is also, it is an upgraded version. So the teacher also, he can get while he is conducting the quizzes or quiz to his students, so he can see how they are playing the quiz, and we can give the final report also, overview of the questions, and we can see the questions, how many students they participated, how many students they corrected the answers, and what standard they have. So everything we can see on the screen, so by the teacher, and while the student is playing. So and also we can send a mail to their parents also, their reports. So how much grade or how much points he got, we can share that information to parents. So this is also a very good option for our teachers and students also. So I will show the hands-on experience on the quizzes. Thank you. So just wait. So just wait. Is it visible, sir? Narendra Reddy, sir?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir. You can.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir. So here, first of all, I have to log out my account. So otherwise we may confuse about it. So here, sir, we can see on the screen, the left side of the screen, that settings. So that is our account settings. So while we are logging on the quizzes, just we have to type our email ID and password also, if we have. So otherwise, if we have a Gmail account, we can log on with email. So that is the good option for the teachers to log in easily with quizzes, sir. So and here, so here we can see the update the password and convert to student's account and delete the account. If we click on this, we permanently deleted our account. So here what we do, that quiz library. Quiz library means quizzes library. So we can see a lot of quizzes in this library. Just we click, we search through here also. For example, if we conduct a quiz on articles. So just we click on the articles. So you have a lot of quizzes on articles. So we can engage our students with the same quiz, so which are on in the library, or we can create a quiz also. Okay, sir. So here grades. So here we can see sort. So most relevant quizzes here available, or most played quizzes available, or most recent quizzes available. And here we can filter the quizzes. So here we can see all the grades: elementary level, middle school level, high school level, and university level. So if we click on here, all subjects here, maths to many subjects given: biology, science, computers, history, social studies, professional development, arts, fun, business, design. Here a lot of quizzes available. Our subject is related to English, so that's why we can conduct in our subject. So we can see more. So languages here, not only we can conduct it not only in English, but also other languages like Arabic, Persian, Burmese, Chinese, Croatian. So like this, Indonesian, German. So how many questions we have to give to our students? That is very important, sir. Just we have to click on here. We can set how many questions we have to give to them. So just we click on here this checkbox. If we would like to give to 1 to 10 questions, just we click on the here. Or if we would like to conduct a quiz on quiz up to 20 questions, just we click on here. So like this we can adjust the here adjust the quizzes and content type. So because here quizzes, lessons, here I have opted both, conduct quizzes and conduct lessons through quizzes also. So how these are, how we conduct these, I can show, sir. So if we settings we apply here, just you already set the quiz. And next I will show here the left side of the my profile here. So create a quiz, explore quiz, or my library. See settings and more options here. For example, if we create a quiz, just we click on the create quiz. We can create quiz here. So which subject we related to, what is the name of that unit, so we can click. For example, if we conduct a quiz on voice in English, so just we click on English. So next what we do, so we have to go to this quiz editor. So here we can see a lot of components of different type of questions. We can see multiple choice, checkbox, fill in the blank questions, opinion poll, open-ended, and slides also. So how we use these, I will show, sir. So once we set up our account and login, so we have to go to main screen. and we search for quizzes and create our own quizzes. So after naming our quiz, so just we have to go through that area and we can create a quiz. So recently I have created my quizzes. So just I have to show you, sir. So here my library. So I created these quizzes. Quiz on voice. Dear departed, recently our online class is already over on Dear Departed. So I have conducted a quiz on Dear Departed here. So while we are conducting a quiz, we can import or teleport from other quizzes, sir. So if those questions are related to our students, are related to our subject, we can import those questions from teleport. For example, I have created a quiz on Dear Departed. English. So, for example, it is a multiple choice question I am going to give. For example, first question, who is Mrs. Amelia Slater? So we can see here, if we can fix these bold letters or colorful or underlined or italicized. So many options given. So here for Amelia Slater. Then Jordan. Relative of Elizabeth. Doctor, for example. So after we have given options, just we have to click the answer. Which one is correct? So that should be given. That should be click on the should be choose as a answer. For example, who is Mrs. Amelia Slater? Amelia Slater is wife of Henry. So that is the answer. For example, we click on this and we save that question. So we can check here also the bottom of the left side bottom of the screen. So how many seconds we would give to the students to answer the question? So here 5 to 15 minutes. We can see 5 seconds to 15 minutes. For example, I have given 30 seconds to answer this question. So save. Just click on the save button. So it should be saved. So like this, if we have to delete this, just you click on the delete button, or we can edit, or we can teleport, means download the questions from the library also. For example, I click on the teleport here. So a few quizzes we can apply here. So here many quizzes are on the Dear Departed. So recently I have created this one, the second one, Dear Departed 2. For example, I have to import from the first quiz. So just you click on this. Which one is very means the standard of your students, just you have to assess. For example, I would like to add this question. Just you click on the add button. It should be added to the next question. So like this, we can import many questions from the different quizzes. For example, recently I added here So what type of text is the DID ported? So this question I have given recently. So just I click on the added again. So otherwise we have to delete that question. So like this here, many questions are there. For example, Amelia and Elizabeth were dash in nature. Just click on this. It should be added. So like this, a lot of questions in the library. Just you can import and you can add different kind of questions from the library. So this is the option given for us. So after after adding of question, I have given here. I have added 5 questions. 5 questions. So after completion of this editing option, just you have to finish. Click on the done button. Or if you can add more questions, just you click on the new question, and you can give, for example, checkbox. It should be seen like this. So, or if we give to an open-ended question, what is the character? Abel Merriweather. So this is the question I have given. So this is so just you have to save this question like this. So it is an open-ended question that should be given in this area. So like this, after finish the questionnaire, so what you do that quiz, you have to post, you have to conduct a quiz. So that is very important. So this should be saved. All the questions should be saved like this and finished. So here, if you add a title or an image, just you drag and drop or click to upload from our files also. So for example, just I'm showing an example here. I click on here. So those pictures, if they're related to that platform, just you have to click on drag and drop here. So that should be saved on like this. So select your language. So this is English. So select grades. So which level you have to give to your students, for example. So this is a quiz for 10. Who can see this quiz? So here, public visible to everyone. Or here, just you click. So private visible to you only. So I have given the public visible to everyone. Just save. Should be saved. So like this, we can create a quiz on our topics. So next, so after what we do that, we conduct a quiz to our students. So for example, so same quiz I am going to conduct. Already the editing finished. Wait, sir, just wait. So I have separated here. I have taken 2 screens here. So because we can see the student side also like this. From the student side also login. If a student he would like to play the quiz, he can log in like this. Quizzes, sign up, student login. Quiz.com, student login here. For students, we can select and for students here. After finishing, so here you can see the left side of the screen. So here we can see live modes. Start a live quiz, asynchronous learning. Means here we can give the same quiz to our students as an assigning homework. So for example, I click on here, and this we can just, you can see here, they are departed to 10 questions given. And we can conduct the same quiz on Sunday, September 27th, on any day. Any one of the days we can see in the calendar. So you can conduct the same quiz on the next month, or in December, or any one of the months here. So the date and time already we can fix which time we have to conduct. So that quiz you can fix here also in the PM or AM like this, and you continue. For example, if I continue this one, so here you can see share a link. The quiz code already shown here on the screen. So 11721296. So if you share this link to our students through Google Classroom, or the share link here, you can, the link should be copied here after clicking on this link button, and you can paste to your WhatsApp groups, or you can share through your Google Classroom. For example, I am sharing this quiz to my students or my teachers, friend teachers, Google Classroom. So it should be shared to my students. So like this, for example, if we would like to conduct this same quiz, so just words. So for example, if we are playing now, start a live quiz. So here we can see classic mode and instructor paced mode. Just you click on the classic mode, continue the quiz. So this is the quiz code given. You can see on the screen also, joinmyquiz.com. Enter the join code 235423. Just I am typing in the chat box, our chat box. You can also play the same quiz now. So you can join through your students login. So I request all the teachers to play this quiz, sir. Please go to your Google search and joinmyquiz.com. Joinmyquiz.com. The quiz code is 235423. 235423. Sir, is it audible, sir? Narendra, sir.
Yes, yes.
Clearly. Yes, yes.
Okay. So joinmyquiz.com 235423. The quiz code is 235423. Sir, how many students are participating in the quiz? We can see on the leaderboard. So here, 7, 8 students already logged on this quiz and they are playing the quiz. So here we can see the screen also on the top. We can see we change the theme, or we can mute the volume also. We can extend our screen, and we can end or finish the quiz also. Just you click on the end button, should be finished. So here, how many players are playing now? 9 players are playing. So just we click on the checkbox. Just it should be showed only top 5 players. We can see the questions also on the leaderboard. Either leaderboard on the screen, we can see the questions also. We can see the accuracy of the questions. How many questions are given as a difficult or in an easy mode, we can see. So now 13 players are playing. So here the left, you can see the left side of the screen, sir. Can you see here settings, music, memes, sound effects, read aloud. So just you can mute or unmute here. If you would not like to like the sound, just you have to unmute the sound effects. You can set a different music options also given. Here you can select any one of the music options. Okay. So here we can see, so how many players are playing, how many questions are correcting. So first of all, the first position is Lingaswamy sir. He corrected 10 questions. He got here points also. 11,080 points. And the second position is VVS sir. He got 8,350 points. Okay, sir. I am closing the quiz now. The time is over. So here just while we are clicking on the end button, are you sure you want to end? Just you click on the end button. It is already ended. It has ended. So here first position Lingaswamy sir got, and the second position is Vishnu sir. He got the second position, and BVS sir got third position. So like this we can see. For example, here if we would like to conduct the same quiz again, just you click on the play again button, or if you review the questions, just you click on the review button. Yeah, just I am going to click here on the review button. What type of a text is that? So the answers will be reviewed here. So how many players they corrected the answers, just you can see by the questions. So how much accuracy they got for this question? So accuracy is 33% only. It is the toughest question. As per here, as per the playing of the students, it is a tough one. So that's why here only 33% of the students they can attempt. They did the correct answer. So here for the who wrote the day deported, so the accuracy is only 40%. So average time taken 17 seconds. So like this we can see that we can review the answers of the questions, given questions. So we can, sir, can you see the screen? So how many students participated? How many questions are corrected? How many percentage they got? So everything, it should be visible on the screen. So if we would like to send the same the students participation or the ranks, just you can send to their parents also. As you click on here, share the progress with parents and guardians, just you click on send button. Should be sent to their parents. So this is the option given in quizzes. So like this, sir, we can create many type of questions and different type of questions related to our subjects. And next, recently another option given to conduct, we can conduct classes through slides, sir. We can conduct classes through slides. So I will show that option. For example, I am going to conduct, going to teach my students on prepositions. English. Next. Sir, here slides, a new. Can you see, sir? Slides. Just you click on the slides, create slides. I am maximizing my screen. Prepositions. Just you wait, sir. Prepositions, sir. Here this is the first slide. So it is an introducing slide. The title name is prepositions. Just we are demonstrating through slides. For example, if we have to add the slide, I am adding title and subtitle, or title and bullets. Enter the, we can type the right side of the corner, sir. Objectives. Make the participants understand the difference and the uses of on, in, under, at, and also draw their attention to the convention in the use of those prepositions. So it's already created, sir. This is the second slide. So these are the objectives given. Just wait. Just wait, sir. Just wait. So next, I'm adding another slide, sir. For example, I'm importing a picture from my files. Drag and drop from my I have dragged my picture here. So where is the balloon? The balloon is above the table here. So if you would not like this, this is already answer given. So for example, here we have to create a question. Or say the correct answer. Next, we have to add more slides like this. For example, just a minute. I'm dragging another picture. So we can see A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. For example, I'm asking my students a few questions on this diagram. Look at the diagram. Look at the diagram below. To see how prepositions are used to describe location. For example, answers. For example, so A is in the left corner, B is at the top of the page. Like that, the students, they can give different kind of answers. So that should be related to prepositions: under, upper, left, in, at, on. For example, D is on the left hand side of the page. I is in the lower right corner. E is in the center of the page. So here, lower, center, in, left, right, these are all related to on the left corner, in the upper right corner, at the top of the page. These are all prepositions. Like that, we can create a slides also through the quizzes. This is also a good option, sir. Recently, this option added. So like this, after finishing of the editing the slides, so this should be all the changes saved. Already we can see on the top. Should be saved automatically. After you can publish. So details, prepositions, select language English, select grades. For example, we are connected to 7th standard or 7th to 10th class. Publish. Who can see this lesson? Public or visible to everyone. It should publish. Should be published. The same assignment, the same class will be, the link will be sent to our students. For example, start a live lesson. Just we click on here, start a live lesson. So we can see the settings. General settings shows slides on the participant devices. For example, students, they can see the slides on their phones. Phone screens or tablets or desktops or laptops. So present, click on the present. So for example, I am sharing this code also, sir. Just you, sir, could you enter the code, sir? 344758. 344758. Three, 4, 4, 7, 5, 8. Join myquiz.com. So while we are clicking like this, sir, it should be appeared on our screen like this, sir. So like this, we can conduct classes through slides. So, sir, can you see here? This is the last slide. Do you want to end the lesson? Just you click on the S. Should be closed. So how many viewers are seen my lesson here? 5 participants. They have participated in my class through slides. If you would like to restart the same class, just you click on the restart button. Or if you have to exit here, you can click on the exit button. View reports. Sir, did you enjoy hosting your lesson on quiz? Rate on a scale of 1 to 10. So it is not a mandatory, but just you click on here, or just you have to exit here. So such a way we can conduct quizzes, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you, Narendra Reddy sir, Abbas Ali sir, Balaraju sir. Thanks ELT faculty to giving me this opportunity to share my knowledge on quizzes.
Thank you, sir. Narendra Reddy sir, are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes. Thank you, Umashankar sir. You described the differences and similarities between Kahoot and quizzes. You explained how to create a quiz, even using slides also. Your explanation is crystal clear. So we understood well. You have created a quiz and encouraged us to join. Most of the participants joined and played. Really very interesting, sir. Thank you for your excellent and cool presentation, sir. Thank you very much. Sir?
Thank you, sir. Sir, here we can explore many quizzes, sir. Just a minute, sir. We can explore many quizzes. In this, just you click on the explore button, explore mode. Just you click on, you can search a lot of quizzes. For example, Merchant of Venice. Okay. So we can see a lot of quizzes on Merchant of Venice. You can conduct a lot of quizzes here, sir. You can conduct any one of them related to our subject. So that should be conducted in any time. So even though on holidays also we can conduct to our students. So we can conduct it as a test also on our related topics. So this is a great option given in quizzes, sir. It is very easy to create, and it is very easy to play our students, and we can get the grades and everything through a spreadsheet that should be saved in our files, or that should be printed in an Excel sheet, sir. So that is the format given. It is very easy to conduct and very easy to create quizzes. Or if you would like to teleport the different kind of questions, so that should be fixed for 20 marks or for 10 marks, and you can conduct the quiz. So that is the option given, sir. Many thanks all to be patient on my class, and is any doubts related to this topic, just you can ask, sir.
Yeah, Narendra Reddy sir, please conclude.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you for your excellent presentation on quizzes. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you everyone. Today everything went on well, and so we are on the right track today. And, yeah, exactly at 8:38 we are going to end this program, and thank you.
Actually, the first session should take 1 hour.
Yeah.
But the first session was completed within time.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, without any internet issues. Anyhow, congratulations.
Most effective class, sir.
Yeah, slowly we are on the track. So I appreciate everyone. So everyone has contributed well, especially the listeners. They patiently listen to the 2 sessions, and so practice makes us perfect. So there is plenty of time to practice it well, and sorry we could not conduct a better sessions for practice, so I will reveal that afterwards. And
Narendra sir,
sir,
OBS also is same.
Yes, sir. OBS is also a kind of screen recorder, but the thing is, OBS is little bit advanced system.
Okay.
So most of the YouTubers use OBS for their tutorial videos.
Narendra sir, one doubt, sir.
Sir, you can.
So this web launch recorder should be installed in our computer, sir.
Yeah. Yes, sir. We
Web
need
launch recorder should be installed.
Yes, sir.
But it cannot be installed on my computer.
Maybe there is a software glitch. So please check whether your system is supporting to that software or not.
No, no. Avast antivirus is saying that it has some corrupted file.
Based on the system requirement, we need to opt the software, sir.
I see.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much, and let us have a wonderful session. ahead. That is day after tomorrow. We are going to have a mind mapping tool, that is Kaggle by Dr. Ravi Kumar Kola. Thank you, sir. And also Narendra Reddy sir is going to have a session on that day on Canva, a graphic designer tool. Yeah, thank you everyone.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.